Hi, I'm Fawia Mesquita. I have completed my master's in law from the Goa University and have been into practice for the last about 15 years. I predominantly practice in the states of Maharashtra and Goa. One cannot distill legal documentation for buying property in Goa. You see, what is applicable to one part of Goa, like the port city of Vasco da Gama or village in the north of Goa, like Alcora, would not hold true for another part of Goa, like a densely populated city like Mapsa or the coastal village of Welsau. But there are some primary documents that one can look into to start with. Of course, the list is not exhaustive, but I'll just give you a brief rundown on the primary documents that one would have to look into to buy property. So we can discuss them under different heads. First being ones pertaining to transmission of estate, like succession deed or an instrument for declaration of heirship. Then we have inventory proceedings or legal and testamentary documents like will or an instrument for renunciation of inheritance. Then the second would be documents pertaining to ownership, which are most common, like you have title deeds, gift deeds, sale deeds, which are very commonly known. Alongside these two, one has to look into revenue records like survey plans or index of land, like the Form 1 and 14, Form 3, Form B, Form D, correspondence certificates. Then we have statutory records like zoning or subdivision plans. You have the nil encumbrance certificate, where a notarial officer will tell you whether your property is affected by any encumbrance over a period of time, or point out that there is in fact some encumbrance. Then you have certificates for transfer of development rights. So these are the basic documents for that you'll have to check while buying your own property. Now, if you're looking at buying an apartment or a flat from a developer or a builder, you need to go a step ahead. And some of the most important documents one will have to look into are a development permission under Section 44 of Town and Country Planning Act, a completion order, a technical clearance from the planning body, building license and occupancy certificate from the local body, a conversion sanad from the revenue authority. Now, if your project is one that attracts the RERA, which is the Real Estate Regulation and Development Act of 2016, then you'll have to look if your project is RERA compliant. For example, the most basic being if it is a RERA registered project. While I have briefly enlisted the types of documentation, NOCs, clearances, licenses, orders, sanads, etc., one has to understand that Goa is divided into planning areas and non-planning areas. So as far as the planning areas is concerned, of course, the Town and Country Planning Act would be applicable to the Town Planning Department. The non-planning areas, you have the PDAs, Planning and Development Authorities, which are the competent authorities to grant the licenses I spoke about. Then depending on whether your property is in a village or a town, city, you have a panchayat and you have a municipality. Having said that, there are some other bodies in Goa we need to understand about. But before I talk about the bodies, I'll just give you a brief background. You see, Goa, the socio-political history of Goa was shaped by an indigenous formation of munkars and tenants. So we have beneficial legislations for the protection of these munkars and tenants in Goa. So before you buy a property, you need to check with the revenue department or the government offices, the collectorate, whether your property accords any rights to these indigenous formations. Then we also have to understand that Goa has a unique topography. We have the Golden Coastline that stretches to about 160 kilometers. So the central legislation, that is the CRZ notification, is applicable to the state of Goa. Right now, we are covered under the 2011 notification because the 2019 plan is not yet finalized. So because of the CRZ notifications, we are under developmental restrictions if our property is within a CRZ area. For example, we cannot construct or the area up to 200 meters from the high tide line of a sea or 100 meters from the high tide line of a river is simply a no development zone. There are no two ways about it. So if you feel that your property tracks the CRZ notification, you have to get a green signal from the Goa Coastal Zone Management Authority, which is a dedicated authority, a statutory authority under the Act. Then we are covered by the Sahyadri range on the Western Ghats. As we know that we have a rich forest, covers roughly about 2,000 square kilometers of the state. So we would definitely, if you have any doubt whether our property tracks the forest cover or is a private forest or government forest or mangroves or within the buffer zone or has some developmental restrictions, then we have to approach the forest department. And then, like I spoke about mountains, if it's a slopey land or a steep slope, or there is a low-lying area, then obviously you'll have to approach the Tarun Katibank department, the collectorate, and officers under those acts. Then we must remember that we have a lot of conservation zones in Goa, heritage sites next to religious places. So these are also protected monumental areas for which we have the Department of Archives and Archaeology. So these are some of the departments that one would have to approach before buying a property in Goa. Well, after the discourse I've given, I don't think anyone would dare put his hand in the lion's mouth voluntarily. Of course, I would recommend you consult a lawyer, you take legal advice. But if you want to do it yourself, you can do it at your own risk also, because now with everything uploaded online, it might be a bit easier, but I still wouldn't recommend you do it on your own. It's better you consult a lawyer. Well, in Goa, it's more about word of mouth. Our PR is not yet at the level where one could look on social media or the internet. Your credibility in the field is more by word of mouth and the work you've done. So Goa is a small state, I'm sure one knows which lawyers are into the field or which lawyers are not into the field. Well, obviously, legal compliances and fulfillment of regulatory requirements is very important within the real estate sector. As far as my legal approach with these things, as in with every other aspect in my field is concerned, I think it's very organic course in our field that we resort to the latest law, the changing position of the law. There is a reason why it's called the practice of law. It is because a lawyer never stops learning and then putting into practice the learning of the law. Having said that, like in every field of life, change in the law and the legal system is inevitable, and therefore keeping abreast is also an indispensable part of our field. And accordingly, we render legal services and legal advice. As far as the local laws are concerned, we keep looking at the latest notifications, the updation of the official gazettes, all the amendments that come in, and of course we are also updated with the latest case law on the subject. We have so many sites that update us with the latest case laws, and most importantly, of course, we are updated with the statute, all the amendments being undertaken, deletions, etc. If you are looking to buy a property, considering that you need to do a background check, considering there have been in the recent past a lot of unholy alliances, scams, etc. So you definitely also, I suggest public notice to start with if you intend to get into something or invest or put your money into something. I think the most basic thing to do first and foremost is to issue a public notice. And then from there you can take it on. You have your time to investigate, conduct thorough exercise your property. So I think that's good luck on your property journey. It's going to be a pleasant experience in Goa. It's been an enriching experience working with Mohidin Properties. There's a wide variety of projects they undertake, and it brings a new challenge to the table each time, which is both exciting as well as motivating. One must give due credit to their dedicated team, which is also competent, systematic, professional, and most importantly, pleasant in its approach. Always at the helm, of course, is hands on despite having a large variety of work, and nothing is too big or too small for him. Most importantly, he has a keen eye, which is very crucial in an organization. So I think things like open communication and harmonious working relationship are not even something which are of concern with Mohidin Properties. I think it is their work culture. So it's been a good experience working with Mohidin Properties, and let me tell you, Avias himself is very particular about legal compliances, ensuring regulatory mechanisms, fulfillment of all the mechanisms, right? With every, whether it is the smallest department to the most important department, everything is taken care of in every aspect.